If y'all have not checked out my last couple of Bhad Bhabie videos, I highly do recommend checking them out before this, because I feel like this is like low-key kind of like a part 3, but mainly just about Bhad Bhabie, not really about Alabama Barker. But, by the way, if you guys have checked out my last video, please tell me you guys listen to the diss tracks. Please let me know down below right from the jump of this video who you guys liked better, because I don't know, it kind of like, it made me a little sad, to be honest with you guys, to say that I feel like Alabama Barker's diss track was way better. Like, I don't even know if she still put out the full thing yet, but the TikTok that she put out was long enough for me to know that it was better than Bhad Bhabie's, and I wasn't really feeling Bhad Bhabie's, if I'm being quite honest with you, and it sucks because I have said before, I think she's a pretty decent rapper, okay? I don't think she's the best in the world, but I think she is definitely better than Alabama. A lot of people are saying, though, that Alabama had a ghostwriter, which I gotta keep it real. I'm believing that conspiracy theory, okay? Because I know I'm gonna sound rude by saying this, but I'm just keeping it real. From what I've heard of Alabama, I just don't think that she has the skill. I really don't think that she has the skill to come up with bars like that and flow like that. Like, I really do feel like somebody just basically told her and coached her on what to say and how to say it. Do you know what I mean? But I have to say this, though. I really do feel like she ate up Bhad Bhabie with that. And that sucks because I do like a couple of Bhad Bhabie songs. I'm like, oh, she's pretty, you know. Like, I'm sorry about Gucci Flip Flops, y'all. Like, I know it's super old, but I still bump it. I really, really like Gucci Flip Flops. Anyways, if you guys haven't checked out the last video, you guys don't want to go check them out, even though I do think you guys should. As you guys know, in the very first video that I made, Alabama was like, allegedly, okay, supposedly, allegedly, hooking up with Bhad Bhabie's baby daddy, okay? This whole thing did look a little bit fishy in my personal opinion, because obviously there's pictures of Alabama Barker laying on top of Bhad Bhabie's baby daddy, and apparently they were friends, okay? Bhad Bhabie had said that they were friends, but like Alabama's like, we're just kind of like acquaintances. We just kind of knew each other. It really wasn't that deep, right? I understood how there was a little bit of beef between them. Here's my whole thing though, and I asked you guys in the last video that I created about this. I don't quite understand, like, why is it in girls that they always go after the girl? Like, why don't you get mad at your man? Why don't you leave your man? Like, why are you, like, I'll never understand it. I can't wrap my brain around it. And I just don't even understand, to be quite honest with you guys, like, why Bhad Bhabie keeps on trying with her baby daddy. But I'm so sorry to say this, and y'all know I've lost a friend over saying this. I just feel like there's a lot of people out there that are just so desperate for a man, and I just don't get it. Like, I really don't. But if you guys have not seen, or if you guys have not heard before, I have talked about it, and Bhad Bhabie's baby daddy has literally physically beat her. Like, I just think at that point, it's just like, what are you doing? Like, how can you be so desperate for that man? And I'm gonna be so rude to you guys. Like, I feel like Bhad Bhabie is like an attractive girl. I feel like she's talented. Look at her. She's making money. Do you know what I mean? Like, y'all, she put out them OF, I was gonna say. I feel like you can't even say only, you know what I'm saying, on here without like getting in trouble. But let me, you know, OF, y'all know what I'm saying. She put out her earnings. She's making like $55 million a year. Like, clearly she's a breadwinner in that family. Like, what makes you think that you need this man? I just don't get it. And on top of that too, I feel like, look, of course, every argument you're gonna get into some arguments, and sometimes they may be ugly, but to like physically throw it down, and y'all, let me just tell you guys, I've been there before, okay? I have been there before, and I feel like as soon as that happens, the respect is completely gone, and when the respect is gone, the relationship is done. Anyways, though, she is coming out now, and she, like, I don't know, hit up TMZ or something. I'm going to be reading parts of an article with TMZ today, because supposedly she said that she is for sure done with Levon, which is her baby daddy, and I really do hope that's the case. I gotta say, though, like, low-key, I have, like, PTSD, because I have so many damn homegirls who claim back to back to back that they are done with their man, and oh my gosh, y'all, if I had $1 for every single time one of my homegirls said that they're done with their man and then got back with them, I'm not exaggerating, y'all, I would probably have at least $100,000. Like, I just don't get it. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, girl, like, why are you telling me you're done with this man? Like, you know you're gonna take him back. Like, I just don't get it. Like, aren't you tired? Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like, sometimes I lose my patience for my homegirls, because I'm like, I've heard you say this so many times, and I want to be a good friend to you, but also at the same time, too, my ears are tired of you saying that you're going to leave this man and you're not, you know? I feel like that's kind of the case with Bhad Bhabie over here, because if you guys haven't been keeping up with her over the past, like, I would say maybe 6 to 9 months or so, like, y'all, she has made these claims about Levon so many times, and I'm like, here you are again. And also, I just feel like, okay, say for example, if after the physical abuse, you know, she wasn't ready to leave, but then there's pictures of Alabama laying on top of your man, if that's not gonna do it, like, girl. Also, I gotta keep it real, like, I felt the same way about Cardi, like, Y'all, me and my friends sometimes will be like, Cardi, like, girl, you look so damn dumb. Why are you getting up on the internet, putting all your drama out there with your man, and you know you're gonna take him back, and this fool has cheated on you so many damn times? Like, y'all, I just don't understand it. Like, I've kept it real with you guys, okay? And I will eventually open up about, like, my ex and, like, how crazy of a roller coaster of a relationship that was. Because it was really toxic, y'all. And I'm keeping it real with you guys. Like, I low-key am kind of embarrassed about it, but then also at the same time, too, it's real life, and I know that so many other people go through what I went through. Do you know what I mean? But for the longest period of time, I didn't share my story because I was like, this is fucking embarrassing and I don't want people to know because it's so damn embarrassing. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I never took it to the internet. So that's why when I look at people like Bhad Bhabie and Cardi B, I'm like, why are you guys putting all your drama out there and then you're gonna go and take this man back or these men back like the next week? Like, you guys look so dumb. Like, I just don't get it. Like, you could just choose to not post things on social media. Do you know what I mean? And then just leave it that way and then just take your man back. And obviously those closest to you will just know about what's going on behind closed doors. But I would not put that on the internet like that because everyone just starts looking at you like, damn, this bitch is really dumb. Why are you taking this fool back yet again? And honestly, I was stuck in the same thing too. So that's why I'm just kind of like, you know what? Like, look, we've all been there, we've all done it, but like, don't put it on the internet like that because damn, you just look really dumb. Anyways, y'all, so we are going to be talking about Bhad Bhabie. I gotta say this though too. I don't know why for some reason I feel like because of the whole Cash Me Outside thing that she gotten so much hate, but I actually think she's an entertaining person. I don't think that she's like, I don't know, as crazy as people make her out to like be. Like, I don't know when I've heard her talk before and like, I don't know. She doesn't bother me is what I'm saying. And I feel like for some reason she's like really, really hated on social media. And I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, at the end of the day, I don't know. She doesn't bother me. She doesn't get in my skin, okay? Also though, by the way, I'm so curious. I don't know if you guys followed up with last video. I'm curious to know if like Soulja Boy is gonna follow through with that lawsuit because he is claiming that everything she said was fake. And by the way, I still can't wrap my head around like why would she get on the internet and like just lie about it? I don't get it. Like maybe she's that pressed about Alabama Barker. I don't really understand. Anyways, this is what it says, and I am reading the article from TMZ today because obviously they're the ones that got the inside scoop. I did see it on. Damn, was it like, I saw it on some other, was it like the Shade Room or the Neighborhood? I forget exactly where else I saw it. And they said the source was TMZ. Okay, so I just go ahead and want to read the article from there, letting you guys know. This is what the title says right here. Bhad Bhabie, you won't cash me outside with Levon. I swear it's over this time. Also, can I just say that I have recently, well, not recently, I guess it was maybe about a year ago or maybe even 2 years ago. I want to say that she was in a podcast or something and she had said that she is like over the Cash Me Outside thing, but I'm like, and she said that she hates that so much and she regrets it and all that. And I'm like, girl, what do you mean you regret it? Like, that's what made you. If she was never on Dr. Phil, obviously that never would have like went viral and like catapulted her career. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like without that viral moment, who knows where she would have ended up. And let me tell you, since people out there are pervs, they want to go and make, OF accounts to look at hers as soon as she turns 18. She now, I want to say like she's made over like $100 million. Yes, I understand after taxes, shit, they probably took 40 million of it. But after that, I want to say that she's probably made like a good, 60 to $75 million. So it's kind of like, girl, you should be glad the Cash Me Outside thing happened. Anyways, this is what it says right here. Bhad Bhabie says she's single. She's a single mother and she's never getting back with her baby daddy, Levon. How about that? Sometimes some of these writers, y'all, I don't know, it's kind of corny, but then kind of funny. The rapper and OF model posted and then deleted a relationship update on her Instagram story announcing her latest split from Levon. Bhad Bhabie shared one story simply saying she's single, and in a separate slide she wrote, like, deadass, y'all will never see me with that man ever again. Which, by the way, though, I feel like at this point maybe it's just like the boy who cried wolf because she has literally said this numerous amounts of time. So I'm just kind of like, who knows about that. Also, I did go over it, and the reason why I'm reading this from TMZ is because I did go over to her page, and whatever she had posted on her stories was deleted right away. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and read from here, in case you guys are wondering. A rep for Danielle tells TMZ LV has been a strong source of support for Danny and their daughter throughout her cancer journey. That's currently both their focuses, making sure Danny is healing and healthy. BB, aka Bhad Bhabie, and LV have been going through it recently with drama and cheating claims involving Travis Barker's teenage daughter, Alabama. Bhad Bhabie, real name Danielle Bergoli, said in December she was going to break up with Levon over concerns about his alleged infidelity, but the split didn't stick. And a couple weeks later, she was back to posting videos of them making out and calling him her forever. By the way, when I made that first video talking about Alabama and her, I was like, girl, you know you're gonna take her back, like, or take him back. I just like, I don't know, you could kind of tell, like, say for example, when she was like telling the whole story about Alabama and then you saw him walk by in the back, she kind of got like smitten and she kind of was like, you know, like it didn't bother her. Do you know what I mean? And people were on her live talking about like, oh, he's right there behind you. And she's like, well, of course he's here. Like he lives here. Hello, we have a baby together. And it's kind of like, if you were for real done with somebody, even if you have a kid with them, that's your house that you paid for. Like she literally paid for it. So I'm like, you would give him the boot, you know? And obviously, sure, if he wants to be a part of, you know, your guys' daughter's life, then he could arrange that. But if you guys are done, why is he in the background of your story while you're talking about him cheating? Like, to me, that was crazy. I was like, oh, girl, like, you look so dumb. You know you're going to get back with him. I just don't get it. Anyway, Danielle seemingly had a change of heart since, but it will be interesting to see if they truly can quit each other for real this time. After all, LV was on a video roughing her up last year, and that didn't cause them to break up. Just saying. Whoever wrote this TMZ article, I am so sorry, but I am 100% in agreement with, because I just feel like, look, I understand too, everybody, they all have different like points of which they're like, you know what, I'm over it, I'm done, whether that be cheating, whether that be physical abuse, whether it be just something else, maybe just some random lie, whatever, you know, people's breaking points, I feel like are all going to be different. But I feel like everybody in society, like we should all come to the general, you know, like agreement that if you're getting violent with each other, it's a wrap, let it go. Like, I just don't understand. And y'all, like, from what she had posted before, like, y'all, like, I think I want to say I made a video about it, or maybe I talked about it on a live, I forget, but, like, y'all, I'm sure you guys can Google it. I don't want to put the picture out there, but y'all, he done some damage to her. Like, I'm just kind of like, and obviously I've never met her in person. I don't know like how small she is, but to me she looks really small. So I'm just kind of like, damn, like a man like doing that, like that's so crazy to me. And to be quite honest with you, like I feel like low-key, like I don't know, he should have got arrested or something, because that was just crazy. And also it kind of makes me sad. I'm gonna be real with you guys, and this is what I say to like a lot of my friends too, is it makes me so sad that there's so many women out there, and yes, guys too, but I don't know, maybe because I only have girlfriends, maybe that's why I'm saying it. I feel like there's just so many women out there who don't know their worth, and it bothers me, because me as an outsider, and of course, like me as everyone's gay bestie, I literally am like over here, like, damn, like you're this, you're that, you do this, you do that, like blah, 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 blah. You're all of these things, like why do you settle for such pieces of shit? And it bothers me so much to see people just staying with somebody because they don't want to be alone, and just because they feel that they need a man in their life, when it's like clearly it's not the right man. And I just don't get it. And sometimes it makes me really, really sad that like somebody like Bhad Bhabie, you look at her and you're like, damn, you have success, you have fame, you have money, like look at all her wealth, look at all of her cars, look at her house. Like she bought her mom like a freaking $7 million house. Like she is doing so damn good for herself. And yes, there's some people out there obviously will be like, oh, it's only because of OF, but whatever the case is, she's making the money legally. So that's why I'm just kind of like, I look at her as somebody who is successful. And it just doesn't make sense to me why she would settle for somebody like this fool who just seems to be a loser. I am so sorry. To be honest with you, I've never heard of him before they got together, but it just seems like he is just, I don't know. He's a player, and clearly, also too, I want to say, like, I didn't even look up his age, but I want to say they have like a big age gap too. So it's just kind of like the fact that he's much older and like acting like that, like, girl, let it go. And I really do hope that she is done with him, because I don't know, it's about damn time that women know their worth and stop settling for these damn losers. But hey, who am I to judge? Everybody's life, they can do whatever the hell they want to do. I just feel like I would love to see, you know, people know their worth, and I think that life is too damn short to be settling for losers. That's just my opinion. But make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.